Okay, let's see if you can hear me. Let's see if you can hear me. Testing 1, testing 2. Test 1, test 2. Okay. All right, guys, apologize for that. This is JT Fit Again. This channel is about my journey. Being fit again, starting over at 51 years old. The beginning of this year, I was 364 pounds. My blood pressure was around 160/90. At the time of that hospital visit, I found out I had an AV block and I had extreme sleep apnea. Really had difficulty sleeping because I only could sleep for a little bit of time. The heaviest I've ever been in my life. So this year I made the journey to turn that stuff around. The lowest I weighed this year was 292 pounds. My goal is to get to 225 pounds. So that's the premise for this channel, to show my workouts and also to help me to stay accountable. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and also comment. Let me know your journey. Today, workout is about me getting ready to prepare for a ugly sweater party. The party is at 5 o'clock. I'm kind of behind the 8 ball because I should have got my workout done around 12. But I woke up around 12:30. So today I'm gonna do some cardio and some strength training. Got my sauna suit on so I can get an extra sweat. I already done some time on this bike. Right now I'm at 9 minutes and 47 seconds. My goal is to do a 10-minute warm-up and go straight to the strength training. I'm gonna do simple movements today because I don't have much time, but I have some weights over here to my right, and that's what I'll be utilizing today. Thank you guys for being with me. Hit the like button. Let me know where you're from. I'm riding my bike here in Baltimore, Maryland, home of the Baltimore Orioles and home of the Baltimore Ravens. Both of these teams have reached the pinnacle of their sport, World Series of the Baltimore Orioles, probably last one around the 80s. And the Baltimore Ravens have about 2 or 3 championships under their belt. But before them, we had the Baltimore Colts, who had championship as well. So that's a little bit about my city. Tell me about yours. And let me know, are you getting ready to go to a holiday party? Even though Christmas is weeks away, this will be my first ugly sweater party I probably ever attended in my whole life. So what I wanted to do is get a little workout in because I know that I'll be eating some food. And I didn't feel right if I didn't jumpstart my day. And every workout, every day should be jump started with some form of movement. So why not getting ready for an ugly sweater party? But unfortunately, I don't have an ugly sweater. So I had to do something real quick, like go to the store and find one before the party. I did over 10 minutes on the bike. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for being here. The workout is pretty simple. Moves this light. Simple routine, guys. In this process, I haven't gained much strength. Well, no, I can't lie. I have gained strength since I've been working out, but I haven't done a lot of weights. So I've been keeping my weights kind of low. Like some of my kettlebells are like the simple stuff. Like this is how low some of my kettlebells are. Like these are like the ones you can buy at like Five Below. I got a 10-pound one and a 5-pound one, right? And I also have like a 30-pound one. So you see that my weight is not like a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot. But I do have some barbells here and some dumbbells as well. So let me start with my kettlebell swings. All right, so let's go. Yep. 6. Right? Hey, we got our first spammer. What's up, Crystal Warren? Crystal says, I'm gonna put all the emojis. No, that's right. Thank you, Crystal. All right, the audio's good. I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know, because I didn't know. All right, so I put this up a little higher. Let's do a second set. Let's go. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, one thing about the kettlebell swing that I didn't know, I used to think you hit the squat and swing with the kettlebell swing, but it's almost like a door hinge. They said you go out and you thrust your hips up, and that brings the kettlebell up. I did not know that. That was my first time realizing it. So I definitely need more weight now. So let's see with 35. All right, now doing like 2 sets, the third set of doing the kettlebell swings. I can really feel that in my legs and my glutes. And it's a simple movement, but it definitely helps me warm my body up. Okay? I have a band here. And what I'm gonna do is warm my knees up by doing my squats. Even though the bike, stationary bike, warmed my legs up a little bit, I want to really kind of get my joints, my knees warm up as well. So all I do is do my squats, but I try to do them at a full range of motion. So bringing them down, all the way down, feeling that, and bringing them up. Real simple. And this band helps me keep a form and also helps me to bring it up. There's one thing about my knees, the range of motion. Before I do my squats, I feel like they're limited if I don't warm my knees up. So doing this slow motion like this helps me to kind of get that synovial fluid, I guess, in my knee joints. And helps me to stay away from injury. Because let me tell you something, when you work out, you look at so many fitness influences and you kind of get tainted because you think, hey, I can do the same thing, but you have to go to your level. And that's one thing that's humbling when you're starting over. You got to find your level and you have to try your best to work to get better from that point. So I realized that I didn't have much range of motion in my legs, hip mobility. So I wanted to kind of focus on that. And I said, what can I put in place to help strengthen up my knees and give them a little bit more flexibility? And this is what I found out by doing these slow squats. Really helps warm my legs up. It helps strengthen them at the same time. Nice and slow. Gives you the ability to control the motion. And these bands help you to keep your posture and help you to get up until my legs are strong enough to do it by themselves. Nice and slow. Right, so the thing is, you have to do things at your own pace. Don't speed the process up, because one thing for sure, you'll get discouraged looking at other fitness instructors or fitness influencers saying, I can't do it, and you decide, I'm just not going to do it. That's not the case. Find a way to get it done in your own fashion, your sweet time, okay? All right, so I warmed them up a little bit. I'll be doing that in between sets. The next thing I'll do is some deadlifts. Deadlifts always helps me to warm my body up too. Not with a lot of weight. Won't need a lot of weight. I got maybe 245s on each side. Okay. There we go. 245 each side with a basic 2-inch Olympic bar. So it's not a lot of weight, but it's not all about the motion. So let me go. I do 10 for the first set. And what I do is slowly go down and try to explode my way up. Really simple. Really simple. Rest in between sets. So what I'm gonna do is do some slow squats with my band here to keep my leg warmed up. So let's go nice and slow. Squeeze at the top. It's 2. Nice, slow. They're nice and warmed up. One thing I realized over the time too, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So my legs were extremely weak. It's like I couldn't do squats, run. It would hurt to even walk. So I said, let me put a simple routine together for my legs. So that's why I started doing the lightweight deadlifts, the stationary bike, and I try to do squats, but I really like doing the deadlifts and also holding the bar in my arms here. But I do that once I warm up my legs and my hips. So let's do one more set of deadlifts. All right, another set of deadlifts. Out. Okay. All right. Do another set of squats to kind of loosen up my legs a little bit more. And then we'll go right to the next exercise. All right, let's go. Slowly, slowly, raising my heart rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for hitting the like button. Appreciate it. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. All right. Next exercise, I'm gonna stretch out my hamstrings and raise my lower back. I forgot to name these exercises, so if you could remember the exercise, let me know in the chat. I forgot the name of them, but it's done like so. Simple exercise that you legs shoulder width apart, bend slightly, bring it down, and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Tell me where you're from, guys. All right. I'm gonna do one more set of those. And what that does is help stretch my hamstrings and also glutes and lower back. Simple exercises for me. I don't try to do a lot of jumping, heavy lifting. The most important thing for me at this weight, I want to keep the weight consistent. I want to be able to do my legs, my back, with the same weight so I can keep the motion. And also I have limited weights down here, unless I go to the gym where I have more variety. But down here, I go straight to the point. So kettlebells, deadlifts, and this form of good mornings. I forgot the name of the exercise. If you remember it, let me know in the chat. Okay, next, another set. Let's go. 10 repetitions. Keep it simple, guys. No need to complicate it. Simple exercises. Most important thing is keeping the body moving. 2, 3, 4. Legs slightly bent, knees slightly bent. Come up, squeeze the glutes. 4 more. Another thing why I like using free weights is because when you're using the free weights, you also got to hold the weight in your hands. So it helps build up your grip strength. And I recognized over the years too that I was losing strength in my fingers. So when I started using barbells and dumbbells again, I was forced to grab and hold them until the set was complete. And what you're slowly doing is building up strength. You know, you're slowly building up your strength. So that's a good thing about working out with weights minus machines. Machines, you're in a fixed motion. You only got to hold the handle. There's no grip. But when you're holding weights, like in this exercise, you're forced to hold that weight in your hand until you're finished. And then the good part of that is you're building grip strength. You know, so that's a good thing. All right, next, I'm gonna go right to my back. My favorite are bent over rows. So let's do a set of those. And since my weight ain't that heavy, I go from legs to the back. I use the same thing. All right, so let's go. Bent over rows. Bring legs slightly bent, up to your chest and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And whole thing about me, when I wear my sauna suit, I sweat. It's important for me to like keep my body temperature up. And when you start working out, just simple movements get your body moving. So I'm burning all that breakfast sandwich I had this morning off. We'll do another set of bent over rows. Hope you guys are doing okay. Make sure you move today, even if it's for 30 minutes. Get some type of movement in. Movement is life. All right. Another set. Let's go. Bent over rows. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next exercise is, I found these on the internet. I never really done them before in previous years, but when I saw them online, I had to try them out. They call like gorilla rows. Have you ever done them before? To me, they work out pretty good. So let me do a set of gorilla rows. All right. Glasses off. .35-pound dumbbells. And I'm pretty interested in seeing, I'm gonna have to go revisit those, like look online to see the correct motion. I do one at a time in a slow fashion, but I did try them before, doing them kind of fast. I never really paid attention the right way to do them. But it's a good variety if you're used to doing the one arm rows. So I'm gonna do another set of gorilla rows. All right, so let's go. It's a lot of noise upstairs. Another set. Let's go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So that was the gorilla rows. The next, bicep curls. You can't go wrong with bicep curls. All right, so let's do a set of those. The last time I sat on my bench, I fell. The bench let out. Okay, a set of barbell bicep curls. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. All right, one set down. I know that when working out, you have to build like a foundation. So if your foundation is weak, you can't do those other advanced exercises. I see a lot of people do pull-ups, you know, a lot of push-ups and those other fantastic things. But one thing I found out, if you have a weak foundation, you have to kind of strengthen it up. So with these exercises, it's allowing my body to build up slowly. And eventually, on my fitness journey, I'll be able to do those other things, like doing a pull-up again, doing correct form push-ups, sit-ups, like V-ups. One day I can do, probably one day I'll push to do a muscle up. But if you don't have a good foundation or strength foundation, none of them things are possible. So that's why I'm going back to the basics to build up a body that's been sitting down for a long time. I've been really not taking care of the temple. I didn't strengthen it up. I wasn't doing cardio. So this year was that focus. All right, that's enough rest in between. You see, I was trying to get extra minute. So the whole point is, if you are in a condition like myself, starting over, make sure you build up your basics. And don't get disheartened when you see all the advanced stuff here online. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 2 sets, barbell. Now, going back to what I was saying about the basics, think about this. How could I do pull-ups and pull up over 290 pounds if I can't control the negatives on doing the bicep curls? Because you do the upward motion, and when you bring it down slow, I was bringing it down as slow as possible, and my biceps could not withstand that force going against gravity. So I know it would be that much more difficult to do the pull-ups and control 300 pounds coming down against gravity, right? So I had to slowly build up my biceps and my latissimus dorsi muscle, or my lat muscles, in order to even do a pull-up. You got to do that with the basics first, okay? Because if not, you may risk injury. So I had to learn that in order to realize you got to start off slow. Okay. All right, let's do some more biceps. All right, let's do, we did legs, back, biceps. All right, let's do some, let's do some, I guess we take it over to the bench. How long have we been on so far today? All right, around 40 minutes. Let's end it off with the bike. I want to have enough time to get ready for the party. So I'm sorry guys for the moving around. So let's end it off with the bike. There you go. Keep it simple. Like I told you guys, starting over, I just focus on doing movement. I don't focus on doing all the exercises my body can't handle. So I just focus on doing strength training in the sense of, can I lift the weight safely in correct form? And over time, I'll add more weight. And can I do cardiovascular activity? Am I raising my heart rate? Am I sweating? That's important to me too. Make sure I'm removing toxins. So one day I'll be able to do bench press again. And you know, and I try to do my push-ups 3 to 4 times out the week. I don't do it every day anymore because I found that it causes like a discomfort to my shoulders at times. But I'll get a set of push-ups in to work my upper body and also my triceps. But when I'm down here in the basement, I just focus on doing just basic legs, back, bicep. You know, I can do triceps as well too. And soon I'll get more weights so I can add more weights for my legs. I have a leg extension machine over here, but it's hard to position the camera. So guys, I appreciate you joining me. For those who left a comment, emojis, or even a simple hello, or a laughing emoji, I appreciate you all. And if you getting ready for this Christmas party today, keep moving. Hit the like button for me on your way out. And if you help me get to 100 subscribers, subscribe to the channel. I got a goal to get to 225 pounds, and I'll be documenting my journey. This channel is about that. I know the video quality will get better over time, the quality of making videos, but mostly this channel is for documenting my journey and for those who would like to see me reach their goal. You know, 225 pounds is the goal. I gotta get there by any means. But I don't want to take any shots. I don't want to have any surgeries. I don't want to take any pills that curb my appetite. I just want to work out, sleep, eat well, and work on my mental, my mindset. I only want to do it by doing those things. And I want to build a consistent workout routine. I want to create a willpower. I want to be unbreakable, mental or physical. I don't want to be broken easily. I want to fight. I want to build discipline. So it's important for me to do it this way. You know, it's going to be harder to do it without the pills and the TRT shots and the operations, the Ozempic and all other things. It's going to be harder for me to do it. But being disciplined and doing this workout is what builds that character, builds the strength and the mindset you're looking for. Because sometimes you're gonna look in the mirror and like, I don't see the results. I'm not looking like I want to look. You know? And like I said, this workout was before I go to the ugly party, the ugly sweater party. And I wanted to go in knowing, hey, I worked out. I checked that mark off. Now I can go enjoy myself responsibly. So, holla at Dre's in the house. going on, brother? Just burning these calories. Burning these calories. You know, and trying to get to 100 subscribers. That's the goal. 225 pounds is the goal. And every time I want to put something bad in my stomach, food, I gotta remind myself how hard it is to burn it off. I gotta remind myself. The cookies, the pastries, the hamburgers. I gotta remind myself it's a lot of work to burn it off. And it also wreaks havoc to your body, your bloodstream. Those toxins store in your fat. It causes all types of ailments. So you got to remember that. You got to work out even if you don't want to. Like today, it was a hard workout because mentally I had to get myself through the motions. That's why I keep my motions simple. Not like no plyometric jumps and leaps. My body can't do all that. I keep my exercises simple so I can do them when I'm dog tired or when I have energy. The most important thing is to move. Be focused. And even if you got to go out and hang out and mingle like I'm doing later on today, pay your rent. Make sure you do those things that's important to yourself. The workouts. Do something. 5-minute push-ups, sit-ups, squats until the 5-minute alarm goes off. Do a squat, do a push-up, do a sit-up. Get back up, do it again. Until the 5-minute alarm goes off. At least you did something for 5 minutes. If you can't do all 3, do 2. Push-ups, squats, push-ups. Or you can't do that, just do a set of push-ups, do a set of squats, or do a set of sit-ups. Keep it simple. Can't go walking, get on your bike. Can't get on your bike, run in place, jump rope, jump squats. They work pretty good too. You can't do squats. I showed you what I do. I put a nice little rope up in my ceiling. I wrapped it up so it couldn't move. And I do my squats that way. So I get my range of motion. The squats were too hard for me to do. And I couldn't do a complete squat. I just said, hey, you know what? Let me create a device that allows me to get to a deep squat. And that's what I did. It's not 100 squats, but I can get 10 good ones with that device. You know, just got to get it in, guys. No excuses. All right, 10 minutes. All right, guys. I did 10 minutes in the beginning, in a warm up. 10 minutes now, that's 20. And then I did the strength training. All right, so hopefully after my workout, I go take care of what I need to take care of, get ready for this event. And then tomorrow I'll be back to it, working out. And hopefully I met the goal of 100 subscribers. If not, I'm back on live stream trying to do it again. Okay. JT Fit again. Signing off, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, workout is in the books. As you see, I'm sweating. So at least I'm moving. All the exercises are not as pretty as I would like, but they're done. Not always perfect, but the workout is done, okay? And that's all that matters. Get the workout done. I'll see you guys on my next live stream or next video. I'm out. Take care.